Hello, welcome back to my channel. It is Amanda. Today I have the Zoya Magical Collection for winter 2023 because somehow the end of the year is upon us and this is where we are. Almost winter. The sun is shining today, so that makes me happy. Zoya was so kind and sent this collection to me for review. They also sent the November color of the month, which I'm going to show you at the end. It's beautiful, but we're going to show you all of these polishes. Oh, let me get adjusted in my seat here. Let me get to the swatches. I'm using my other favorite Buster mug because my best friend Buster mug fell out of the cabinet and broke. That's the second time that mug has broken. It's uncanny. There are 6 polishes here. You can purchase this collection in the full-sized bundle or the petite bundle, which is the minis, if you just want a half size of polish. I think that's a great idea because I think the Zoya minis are a good size for most people who probably aren't going to be finishing bottles of nail polish very quickly. I think that's a good size. The Z-Wide brush does come in the bottles now, which is awesome. The first is called Bisoux, and this is described as a delicate opal pink kissed with rose, microflakes, and a sprinkle of gold and holographic dazzle. And I didn't really think I would be that excited about this color because this type of pink isn't really my favorite, but the gold shimmer in this is really beautiful. It's very noticeable on my nails, and I thought it was just a lovely addition to this shimmery spectacular polish. These are glitters instead of flaky, so there is going to be a little bit of texture and they will be a little bit difficult to remove, but it's not full-on texture, just a slight texture. The formula on Bisoux was really easy to work with. It is a little bit sheer. I also have incredibly stained nails right now because a couple months ago I wore olive green nail polish for months in a row and that really did a number on my nails. They are incredibly stained. I mean, so that's very visible through my nails. I did 3 coats. The coverage was fairly even in 2, so you could potentially wear this in 2 coats, but I needed the 3rd just to cover the staining on my nails. So 2 to 3 coats of Bisoux. The next polish is called Vixen, and this is described as a seductive black cherry cream offering flawless allure in just 2 coats. That is very accurate. This almost looks black on your nails. It kind of looks black on your nails, but it is a really beautiful formula. Easy 2-coat coverage. I did swatch this last because I figured it was going to wreck my cuticles trying to remove it. Just the nature of these, like any sort of red kind of wrecks your cuticles for removal. The formula was beautiful, 2 coats. This is a very, I mean, I don't like to describe things as seductive because that's just not me, but like I would say sultry. This is a very sultry color, perfect for winter. Really pretty. 2 coats of Vixen. The next polish is called, I'm saying Cherri. It's spelled like cherry, but with an I at the end, but I'm saying Cherri, so I hope that's correct. This is a blue-red cream, a classic shade that never ceases to captivate. This has a 2-coat incredible formula. It dries almost matte. It's vibrant enough that it almost, I don't want to call it a neon, but it almost dries a little bit matte, so you will for sure want shiny top coat for this, but the formula is incredible. This is described as a blue-red cream, but it's more blue-pink than blue-red in my opinion, and I know pink is not a primary color, and I understand what they're saying, but it doesn't come off as a red, it comes off more as a magenta. Oh, that was my wrists cracking. It comes off more as almost like a fuchsia cream, but the coverage and formula are amazing. That's 2 coats of Cherri. Next we have Inez, and this is described as a lively amaranth magenta adorned with rose gold microflakes that shimmer with every move. This also covers in 2 coats, and this also dries matte, but this is gorgeous. These are flakies and not glitters, so these will not be difficult to remove. The color, this is a lovely color. I really love this for a winter color. I think it's really beautiful. It's bright, but it's not maybe a traditional winter color. I personally like that. I know some people will not, but I really liked this color, and the formula and color are outstanding. 2 coats of Inez. Next we have Adara, and this is a radiant lapis blue where flecks of rose gold dance alongside twinkling blue glitters, creating a symphony of sparkle on your nails. This has a wonderful formula. It covers in 2 coats. Of course, I love a blue. I'm never sad about a lapis blue polish. It's spectacular. The glitters look a little more subtle in this. I think probably just because the base color is darker than Inez. I know those are a different kind of flaky, but I feel like the flakies and extra components stand out more in Inez than they do in Adara. But Adara is still beautiful. It covers in 2 coats, and it's lovely. 2 coats of Adara. And then lastly, we have Farley, and this is an oyster shell hue casting holographic spells in a micro shimmer formula. This is the same formula as Bizo with these glitters, so again they're going to be a little bit textured, a little bit more difficult to remove. It's a cooler toned polish than Bizo, but they're pretty similar. I would say that Farley is more purple and then Bizo is more pink. I would probably prefer Farley just because I like a cooler toned polish anyway. There's a warm version and a cool version for you, so it's kind of similar to Bizo. I wish it were a little more different from the same collection, but they're also trying to appeal to masses of people versus just me, so what do I know. But this one also needed 3 coats, again primarily for me to cover the staining on my nails. I think that 2 coats looked even, but I could still see the orange under under the polish, so that's 2 to 3 coats of Farley. The last polish I'm going to talk about is the November color of the month. They've been doing these since, I think, June. And this was the first month that they automatically sent these to those on their PR list, which is awesome because I've been buying them every month. I've really been enjoying it. I love the color of the month, like theme of the month. I just think that's fun. This color is called Amorous, and it is stunning. The description is not really a description. This is what they say. They think of it as a front row ticket to a cosmic dance party where emeralds, sapphires, and diamonds groove on a starlit dance floor. Yep, it's that mesmerizing. Amorous is more than just deep blues and greens. It's a swirling nebula of color drenched in micro and holographic flakies. Expect Amorous to turn every flick and flash of your fingers into a mini light show. I mean, it's beautiful. This is gorgeous. As kind of all over the place as that description was, it's pretty accurate. It's a deep blue and a turquoise kind of in one. There's a ton of silver holographic glitter in here. Again, these are glitters. They're not the like micro flakies that Zoya has done previously for, you know, like Dream, you know. They've been doing the holographic glitters. It means it will be a little bit difficult to remove with the glitters. It really is great. It covers in 2 coats. This is so shifty. There's so much holographic glitter in this. It looks amazing and totally mesmerizing. It was actually sunny on the day that I swatched, which we've had 2 days of sun in a row. I'm not really sure what's happening, but I am here for it. I think I took pictures of all of these in the sun except for the cream polishes, which don't really matter. Maybe I did. I don't know. I think I have pictures of all of these in the sun, and the formula is great. So that is 2 coats of Amorous. What do you guys think of the Zoya Magical Collection for winter? I know people are not going to like some of these shades because they're not traditionally holiday, which it's not a holiday collection, it's a winter collection. I personally love these types of colors for winter collections. I like brighter colors in the winter, but then there's also the deep, like sultry, kind of traditional winter shades. We have the gorgeous Inez, which is like a nice pop of color on these gray days that we will, I assume, be having in no time. We have the like classic Vixen, really kind of vampy, traditional, wintry color. Cherri is a beautiful bright cream. We have some interesting textures and finishes with the Bisoux, and then Inez and Adara having those little flakies. I like that. I like that it's not just like red, green, silver, gold. I love Christmas. I love Christmas, but I don't really want every winter collection to look like a Christmas collection, and I don't think that this does it all, and I kind of love that. So I really like this color story. The formulas on all were very consistent. I love nail polish. You can buy the minis individually as well, and I think that's a nice option. So I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you, Zoya, for sending this collection to me, and please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you in my next video.